Using Arduino type boards and servos to create props, I will have the codes listed in the description. I also use a lot of them for talking skulls. I'll hook the servo up to the jaw to get it to do a sweeping motion to make it look like it is talking, going back and forth. I use them for hand movements, for playing the guitar, and I use these for my Arduino that does movements based on audio volume. Need a ticking clock? There you go, servo. Okay, I bought this little starter kit for about 40 bucks on Amazon. Now, I'm going to be calling an Arduino through this whole video. I'm not going to redo the video. So just know I'm calling an Arduino board, but it's from this Elegoo whatever. But it's the same type of board, same type of concept. It will come with its own CD that has its own codes and libraries and all that stuff. But I'm going to be using the Arduino app or the site to upload the codes to this board. It has a little bit more. You could probably get a basic kit, but it comes with the wires. It comes with like some motors that will move. Adapters plug in remote. A little digital display here. Here's the board. This is what you'll plug into the board into your computer so you can upload the programming. They have, let's see here, they have breadboards, motors, a servo. So I'm going to show you how to set up an Arduino board to work with a servo for all the stuff that it does. The board is going to come with this plug-in. You can plug this into your board, into your computer, and that is going to allow you to upload the servo code to this board, which the servo will be hooked up to this board and work the way that you want. So I'm going to show you how to do that for a simple sweep movement, which means going back and forth, back and forth. Typically, when you use these boards and servos, you'll use these wires for the connection. A breadboard kind of works as an extension, where it has a negative and a positive if you need to hook up more than just a simple one servo. So let me show you how you do that with starting off with this. Okay, once you have your Arduino plugged into your laptop, it'll come up saying that it's trying to recognize the device, and it'll tell you a serial port that this is going to be. And it's important to remember what serial port it tells you. Once it's in there, you're going to open up your Arduino thing that you installed. It's going to come up, and once it pops up, okay, you have it up and it recognizes your board. And remember I was telling you about it recognizing your board, so you need to come over here to tools. You want to make sure that it has your board, the correct board it is. This one's an Arduino Uno, even though it's Elegoo. And then remember I was telling you about the COM. Well, here's COM 6. You got to make sure it's showing COM 6. Or whatever COM your computer says it's at. What we're going to do is we're going to go up here and do File and New. Now, I'm going to erase this right here, and we're going to paste the code that I have in the description. So let me tell you what this code is. Right here is saying that it's going to be, the servo is going to do what it's supposed to do if it's plugged into number 9, which is over here on this bottom. You want to look for the number 9. You can change whatever number you want it to go into, but this one's in number 9. And then what it's saying underneath there is these are the delays it's going to have. 15, 15, how much you want it to turn. You could change them here. So once you have that all in there, you're going to hit this check mark, and it's going, yeah, what's going on here? Oh, it wants me to save it. All right, let's save it. Hit that check mark, and it's compiling sketch, which means it's going to read to see if the code is a good code and it will work as the servo. Okay, it looked like it passed. If it didn't, it'll tell you on the bottom here what was wrong with it. Now what we need to do is upload this code to the Arduino. So you hit this little arrow that says upload, and you upload it, and then what's going to happen is it's going to upload it to here. So now you have it uploaded to here to work. And now we got to get the servo plugged into this. So on the servo here, you have a brown, which is going to be the ground, the red, which is going to be the positive, and then the orange is going to be the line, which is the code that goes from here to the servo. It uses the line. So what I try to do is get matching colors of the wires to match them up. Now I don't have a brown wire, so I'm going to use black. So the black will go with the brown. The middle's the red, so let's get the red plugged into that. And then the third one's the line, which I'll use orange. Well, because it is orange, so it matches up. You see how it matches up? So now to power it up, you got your ground that needs to go to the ground. And if you look over here on this side on the power, you'll see a 3.5 volt, 5 volt in ground. So you put the ground to the ground. Oh, that's on the 5 volt. Do not put it in the 5 volt. Put the ground to ground. The red could go at 3.5 because it's a small servo, or you could put it to the 5 volt, which I'll put it to the 5 volt. And then now when I put in the line into number 9, because remember the code that said it was going to number 9, it's going to make this servo start moving. So let's put it to number 9. Now look, and that's how the servo is moving. Okay, I kind of rigged it up so we could see it. So if you want to change how this moves, you come up to here and you could change, let's see here, we could change the delay. You see the delay right here? Let's change this delay to 30. And then we could change this delay to 30. Now, once you do that and you hit upload, it will change it. So you can check it out by holding, you're gonna click upload, and then you're gonna look at it. And once it's finished uploading, it'll change. So look how slower it goes. Well, let's say, oh shoot, I only want half of it to go slow. So you come up and you change one of them back to 15. Change that one back to 15. Hit upload. Go slow this way. And it goes faster the other way. Well, let's say we don't want to go 180 degrees. Let's say we only want to go to 90. So you go over here and it says 180 degrees. You can click this and do 90. And you come over here to this other 180 degrees and go 90. And once we upload this, hit the upload button, come over here, it'll only go 90 degrees. So like a quarter of it. So it just depends on the movement you want. Like, man, that's kind of slow. I want a little more faster. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna put 5 right here on delay here, and I'm gonna go 5 here. You can do different times depending on what you want the movement. Hit upload on that bad boy. Come over here. Oh yeah, it's happening. Super simple thing, and you can use it for so many different things. Also included, I have like a 4 servo one. So you could do stuff like this. Look at that. Nice. I'm also going to include a random servo movement, and I like these. I only have 2 of them in here, so I will save this code in the description as well. So I got one going into pin number 9 and one in 11. I have one named Servo, one Servo 2, and then this is what it looks like. And you could change the numbers over here of how you want it to move. And I just got some crazy old numbers in here, so you could just mess with it to get it to how to move you want to.